Huh? A fire? Where am I? Trouble! I'd better get out of here. Fast! No idea how this happened, but I'd better stay away from that fire. A decorative blanket, maybe? I should take it. Must be one of those trendy voice services. Just press the button and ask whatever you want. Whoa! What's going on with the electricity? Combining these together... Nope. There, it's working, but maybe not for long. I need to get past that door. A toy? This looks familiar somehow. A flower? I wonder who they're for. The front door. Nope. Front doors are usually impregnable. There must be another way to escape. Looks like a multitasks tribot. Let's switch it on. Nothing. Is it out of juice? Another tribot. No good. Are they broken? I always knew these were unreliable junk. Too bad. They could have helped putting out the fire. If I'm not mistaken, this is a Meaty-Me, a multimedia holographic device to watch all your favorite programs and liveys for hours in the comfort of your home. Obviously it won't. Locked and in perfect shape. I don't think I can break that one. Locked and in perfect shape. I don't think I can break that one.
Welcome.
Yikes!
Unidentified user. Please provide name and function.
My name? It's,
Alert level 5. Burglary in progress.
What the?
Please remain still until agents arrive to arrest you.
I'm no thief, Triangle Head. And don't you have more urgent business to take care of? Like the fire?
Inappropriate attitude detected. Request for applicable disposition. Database search in progress. Network unreachable. Closest range of action in local data is neutralize the individual at all costs.
That tin can is crazy. No point trying to reason with these things.
Please don't interrupt the destruction process.
Here it comes. Yep. I'm glad this was the only mad robot. Whoops. Looks like this was the last one. Hey, a door just unlocked. That smoke. That's unbearable. I need to find a way out of here. Rocks? Where did these come from? They're blocking the way. Yep. Yep. Leah! Hang on! I'm right here!
It's you.
Don't talk! You'll wear yourself out. I'll get you out of here.
No need.
Why are you saying that?
You know why.
No, I don't. What happened? Leah? Leah! She passed out. I need to help her. Quick! Leah! It's useless. Her leg is stuck. I need to... What if I remove that metal bar? There you go. So heavy. I have to. No, I'm not strong enough.
All your fault,
What?
murderer.
Leah, what are you saying? I just found you. You're gonna make it. I promise.
Liar. You killed me. You killed him.
Stop it. You know I'd never do anything like that.
Worthless. Dangerous. How can you lie to everyone? Even yourself.
Stop it.
Shouldn't have trusted you. My son isn't safe with you.
That's not true. I'm taking good care of him. Wait. Something's not right. Where is...
Criminal. Doomed.
I need to focus to get you out of here. Hold on. I'll try it again. It's so heavy. No. I'm sorry. I love you. But I'm just not strong enough.
Should have known.
What's going on? I'll get some help. Don't move.
Of course. Running away. Like always.
I'm not, but...
You'll be judged for your sins.
No. No! The ground! Is everything collapsing? I'll stay here with you.
Liar! You left me alone.
No, I won't.
I'll never forget. I'll never forgive you.
No! No! Oh.
Morning. Another nightmare, huh?
I guess.
Somebody called you earlier.
Who?
How would I know? Check your phone.
Right. Whoa. 6 phone calls from the same guy? I'd better call them back.
Oh, finally. I thought you'd never reply.
Yeah, sorry, I had personal issues. So tell me, your name is Sin? Do you need my services?
Of course I do. You're my last hope. Please, come to my apartment. I've sent you the address.
Wait, aren't you gonna tell?
There's no time, and the line could be tapped.
Okay.
Hurry!
Why do I only get weird clients? I'd better get ready. I remember. Someone paid me with this energy drink. I'll take it. Might get thirsty on the way. Ugh, I buy these for Graff. I refuse to eat something produced by another person's body. Gross. What's that? Some kind of paper. Yep, that's an ad. Must have come with the food we bought. My stick. This belonged to Grandpa. He barely used it to walk, but he taught me to fight with it. My good old sparring partner. Whenever I feel like hitting something, it's there for me. I can gain some experience by throwing a few punches. Just have to get myself in a fighting position.
You're such a lout.
A katsu. I used to play this instrument when I was young. Leah, I still can't make any sense of these nightmares. It didn't happen that way. I wasn't there. The only picture I have left, we were happy together, even if it was short-lived. What would a detective be without a magnifying glass? Not exactly high-tech, but that's how I like it. I should take it. Pompolos fruit. These cost a fortune and are full of chemicals, but I like to eat real food. I'll leave the other one for Graff.
You know I don't like those.
But you gotta eat solid stuff. Can't grow up with sodas.
I mean, can't I?
Hey, what's going on with the auto-clean tribot?
Dunno. Been stuck like that since morning.
Maybe I should... Ah! That thing electrocuted me.
Oh well. Looks like we're both stuck at home today.
Impossible. I need to get rid of it.
It's your turn.
What? Already? Didn't I do it yesterday?
No, last week.
Man. I know. It's a mess, but I'm used to it now. Gotta make the best out of each tiny bit of space available. Hey, how are you doing?
Don't you have some errand? Don't mind me.
But I just want to have a little chat before I go.
All right. What is it?
How come you're not at school?
You mean the Consciousness Center?
Whatever. It used to be called school in my day.
I'm taking it 10. My eco-manager teacher broke his ankle. He doesn't have a Medi-Tribot. Can you believe it?
We don't either.
Yeah, but that's only because you're poor as a church mouse. School teachers are drummers.
Yeah. Bunch of arrogant people who can't move a finger without a doohickey to help them.
Yeah, you married one.
Right. Your mom was different. This is Graff. I've been taking care of him since his mother died 5 years ago. Hard to believe it's been that long. I've been so busy trying to make ends meet, I've barely seen him grow up. Take care.
Yeah. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Yes,
All right. But I gotta clean it sometimes.
No, we have an auto-clean Tribot for that.
True. Can't. That cleaning bot prevents me from reaching the handle. Not sure I can get rid of it with that. It's too short. I might touch that dangerous machine. Yes, good idea. But when I want to destroy something, I should put myself in action mode first, then hit it. Sorry, little bot.
Great. Who's gonna do the cleaning now?
Don't worry. I'll have Shay fix it. The tank is full. It collected a lot of fur. Must be what caused the issue.
Not my fault. Don't look at me like that.
Oh no. Shouldn't have touched it. Now I'm covered in cat fur. Another call?
Hey, where are you?
Well, on my way.
I said it was urgent. Please hurry.
Okay. Gee, what's up with that guy? Never had such a stressed client before. That doesn't bode well. This used to be an Ask Anything assistant to welcome new visitors, back when right-thinking drummers built this place. It broke ages ago, so we've recycled it into a job board. Much more So, what's new today? 2 great Kachu groups will perform next Wednesday in Sector 54X. Free entry. Come join us. Darn, this was last week. Missed it. You wouldn't believe what drummers throw away. To get some of the best stuff, try our participation costs 10 unis. Entrance located on the roof of this building. Yeah, I've used it before. Really a great deal when you're lucky. I'll give it a go if I find... There's a cool collectible... The mail security system.
Please confirm your identity by pressing the touch panel.
Security. Tighter security, always more security. When did the world become so complex?
You've got mail.
I was afraid it was gonna say that. Our mailbox is already...
Your mailbox is already open.
Ha! Beat you to it. Private detective and handyman. I wish the handyman part wasn't 95% of my day job. I've done enough plumbing for a lifetime, but we gotta make a living. When I first came here, I thought this was a doorbell. Pressed it several times. Then I noticed a huge stack of letters filling my mailbox. Someone came to visit while you were out with my picture on it, so I ripped off the wires to deactivate it. My biggest source of stress. Opening that rack. Tons of bills, security notices, more laws and advertisements. Let's get this over with. Just one bill? Great! Wire energy bill? 245 unis? Must be Graff. He's constantly in front of screens. Can't blame him, though. There's nothing much exciting to do around here. Say, please note, due to numerous fraud attempts, direct transfer from phones is no longer accepted. What? All payments must now be processed through pipe terminals within 2 days of receiving your bill? Oh, great. I'm gonna have to find one of those. And most importantly, how am I gonna find so much dough on such short notice? Later. I'm partial to showering after my nightly fight. It won't turn on. Poor little thing. It's been rusting here for days. Leaking some kind of powder on the floor. I wonder what it's for and where it comes from.
Don't play with us. The boss won't like it. So, hand over the moolah.
Mr. Squealer, did you take a good look? Do you really expect someone like me to have that kind of money?
Who cares? Them's the rules. You make a deal, you pay. Or else.
Oh, well, I guess this is gonna hurt then.
Hey, what's your problem? Leave the old man alone.
None of your business. Get the heck out of here. And as for you...
Ugh! Can you end me quickly? Please, I'm done suffering.
Oh, I'll make you suffer, buddy.
Enough. You're gonna regret it.
Oh, you'll pay for this.
They're gone. Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. What was that about?
You really shouldn't have interfered. I don't have much longer to live anyway.
Don't say that. And you didn't answer my question.
It's a long story, but in short, I owe money. You see, I've been diagnosed with heart strain, which is incurable. Some days, the pain is hard to bear. I figured those rats could provide me with some drugs to suppress it. I just wanted to enjoy life before it's too late.
I'm so sorry. Although, when there's life, there's hope. No disease is ever incurable. One just has to search thoroughly. I've lived with a chemist long enough to know that.
Theoretically, but no one cares about us slummers.
In any case, you shouldn't be staying here in the cold. Come to our apartment. There's not much space, but we'll find a way.
That's very nice of you, but I can't accept. I've already caused you enough trouble as it is. I fear they'll come after you.
Just let them. I'll show them the meaning of respect your elders. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply.
Don't worry about it, but please don't insist. This is my choice.
All right, but I'll find a way to help you somehow. I promise.
You have your whole life ahead of you. Don't waste it on people like...
I want to, and it's my decision as well.
Oh, here's the last medical prescription I've got. This dates back to my time as a drummer, before they expelled me.
Expelled?
You know the rules. Only valid people are able to stay, unless you've got family to pay. And I don't. This medicine helps stabilize my disease. I'm not sure you can still get anything with this old cardboard piece, but take it. I wish I had something more useful to...
That's fine.
Thank you, Mambo.
Those are squealers, weren't they?
Correct.
I thought they were exiled a decade ago.
Yeah, at least that's what most people believe. However, some of them stay hidden in the shadows, infiltrating our society. My disease made me weak. They took advantage of the situation, but I don't blame them.
How can you say that? They just tried to murder you.
Yes, but I couldn't pay them back. I don't regret it, though. The drugs give me more time. I did everything I wanted.
Still, they shouldn't go as far as threatening to kill you. There's just no excuse.
Be careful, boy. There's no such thing as black and white.
I've got to go, but I'll be back soon.
Be careful, boy.
According to the message, my client lives in Center Basic 568. That block is near this street. Let's go check it out. This gizmo can be used for paying invoices and getting a daily pill. Let's give it a whirl. Nothing's happening. Is it broken?
It is. It's been like this since yesterday, but no one has repaired it yet.
Just my luck.
You don't say. I set up my stall here for a reason, but no one comes around anymore.
Are there any others around here?
Probably, though I've heard the same thing has happened at other places in the slums.
Really? I haven't heard about this.
Oh, you know, the media is all controlled by the government.
You think so?
Of course. In any case, it's kind of worrying. We need these.
Yeah, I had too many other things going on to worry about.
Everyone's saying the same thing. We need to stay positive and have faith in a brighter future.
All kinds of stuff related to the Untail. I'm not a believer. All kinds of stuff. I'm not a believer. Hello.
Hello, sir. Would you like anything?
Just chatting for now. How's business?
Could be better, but I'm not complaining. As long as I earn enough to make a living, it's fine. I like this job, even if you see all kinds of weird stuff going on.
What do you mean?
Like this morning, I got up early to prepare the stand. There was this big man sleeping, like right around the corner, in his underwear. I was worried he would scare off the customers, so I tried to wake him up. And boy, was it hard. I thought I wouldn't ever get him to stand up. That poor man. He said he couldn't remember drinking, but has no memory from the night before. He probably took some drugs.
A homeless guy?
Nope. He told me he's a policeman. Goes to show that even drummers aren't so happy with their lives after all. For a policeman to go that low, that's really bad. It doesn't matter how much they flash their shiny badge around town. They've got their share of troubles too.
Yeah, all about maintaining that image. Hey, that's a collectible. Whatever's inside must control the power around here. Ooh, messing with power cables brings up bad memories. I'll pass. The info phone. It's displaying a list of the residents. Sin's name. Maybe I should give him a ring. Ugh, that button is busted. There you go. Hey, after all these years, their panel is still working? Exclusive. Attempted Squealer's coup d'etat fails, thanks to brand new military droids named Tribot. That's old news. As an outsider, one might think that some punks have damaged these mailboxes. However, I'd wager it was the residents themselves. I have to admit that all those security protocols are annoying.
At last, here you are.
Truly sorry. I had some difficulties on the way. So, what's the fuss?
I'm in deep trouble. I've lost my crippling gun.
That's all? Why is it so important?
I'm gonna lose my job, that's why. I'm kinda new on the force. If I tell the chief I messed up, he'll fire me. I just can't afford it.
So, you're hiring me to find that gun? Okay. How much can you offer?
500 unis.
1,000.
I can't. 500 is all I can afford. Please, I'm begging you.
All right. 500 it is. Wish I was better at negotiating. Tell me more. Any idea where you lost it?
Last night, I was on duty in Drummer Street. I'm absolutely certain I lost it during my watch in alley number 12. I had it before.
Then why don't you search for it yourself?
I can't go outside. If someone notices me without the gun, I'm done for.
Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
Are you from the police department?
Of course not. I can't stand them.
Then you don't know. Trust me.
Drummer Street, you say? There's a border post to enter the area. I can't pass it.
You're a detective. I thought you had credentials to examine the drums.
Nope. All my clients are slummers. I usually don't go near the dome.
Oh, great.
You're a cop. Can't you give me something? Call your colleagues, maybe?
I said it. I'm new. I have no one I can trust.
In that case, give me your uniform and your badge. I'll impersonate you.
Impossible. We don't use badges anymore. There's a body scan at the entrance of the dome. It can't be faked.
Darn. You're right. Then, I know. I have a friend who can do wonders with technology. She will find a way to get through.
Wonderful. Now, go ahead. What are you waiting for?
Hey, I'm gonna take some risks for you. You could be a bit more gracious.
Please, Mr. Detective, hurry up.
Better, but I won't move until I get enough information.
What now?
I'd like to inspect your apartment. Experience tells me things are often hidden right before our eye.
But I told you, I lost it on Drummer Street.
I insist. Let me do my job. Rule number 3 in my book: never blindly trust your client.
Go ahead, but hurry.
Thanks for the info.
Hurry up.
Quite the stack. Looks like the guy loves to drink. What's this button for?
Don't! It's my bed.
Oh. Nice. An ad coupon. What's that? Looks like some kind of... Whoops.
I don't believe it. You've broken it.
Oh, really sorry. What's that exactly?
Remote control. For my, tablet.
In that case, no worries. My friend is an electronic genius. She'll fix it in no time.
That's mine! I didn't allow you to take it!
Trust me, I'll fix it. I owe it to you.
All right, but hurry up and find that gun! You're wasting time here!
Quite handy when you're running out of space. I should get me one of these. 2 glasses.
So what?
Dunno. I had a feeling you lived alone.
I do.
A tablet. Looks like he used it to perform some searches on the tri-web. Find lost item. Pawn shop. Medication deeps. Guess I should be glad to be well ranked for that search term. Let's see.
Hey, don't touch my jack!
Don't worry. I'm just rummaging through your pocket to see. Aha! I found a flyer.
One of those activists in the street must have put it there. Keep it. I don't care.
Without searching through it, I can see an empty bottle of hot juice. Perfect to get drunk as a skunk. I can see the other side of the hallway from there.
Yeah, this whole building is falling apart. But this was the only apartment I could afford.
When did you move in?
About 2 weeks ago.
That explains a barren place. Why did you...
None of your business.
Ooh, no need to get upset. I'm just concerned whether you'll have the dough to pay me.
I will. In due time.
2 to 1, I'll never get paid. What's in there?
Just food and clothes. What do you expect?
Do you mind if I open it?
I didn't call you to check my...
Just a look-see. Who knows? Maybe you left the gun in there. Guess not. Nothing in...
You know, I'm starting to question your detective skills.
Act before thinking. That's what Grandpa always said. It usually works.
Not when we're short on time. Oh gosh, if someone finds the gun before me...
Got it. Ward fridges are such a nice invention. Cold air is pushed to the top, so the hot air stays at the bottom to keep the clothes warm.
Don't tell me you're gonna steal something from my fridge!
Not stealing. Just, consider this an advance payment. Besides, I can't do my job properly on an empty stomach.
You gotta be kidding.
Something stuck beside the mirror. A picture of Sin with a woman and a little girl? I wonder who they are. This mirror has seen better days. Just like myself. That cup doesn't seem important. There are 2 pills beside it. Huh, how lucky. And all in one wash. Wash yourself, your clothes, or both at the same time. I got no business there. Oh, I didn't have that one. What's this for? That's new. What the? Shay! Hey, Shay!
Oh, how you doing?
What the heck is that abomination of a machine near the door?
Abomination? You mean the circular saw? Pretty neat, huh?
Neat? That thing almost killed me!
Well, you know, the slums aren't very safe for lone women. So, I built this ultimate crime detection device. The way you press the first button gives out a lot of information. Blood pressure, DNA, stress level, got nasty intentions. The system detects it and triggers the saw. Now tell me, are you feeling angry or stressed lately?
Are you insane?
Well, yeah. All right. I'll render it non-lethal then. But it will lose efficiency.
Deactivate it. Now!
But only during the day. I've got valuable stuff in here. So, why are you here?
I need your help to get across the border post.
I knew this day would come. See, I've prepared the perfect response to this.
For real?
Now, where did I put it? Just a sec. Gotta search. There we go. Only 2 types of things can cross the border. Authorized citizens registered in the mainframe, and controlled merchandise. Any living thing stored in packages will be automatically destroyed. Therefore, the best solution consists of killing you.
Not an option.
I know! Well, technically this would work, but if you're not willing to Okay. The only other way isn't much easier. How to become an authorized citizen. The border post scans the user at the entrance in order to get a body print. This information is then compared to data contained within the local border post server. Each border post owns a copy of the data, which is replicated from into a central mainframe. Thus, you need to access one of these servers, add your body print, and ta-da! You're allowed to cross like a regular dome citizen.
Doesn't sound too hard.
Oh! I forgot to mention the deadly security equipment guarding the server. Nothing you can't handle, though.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm starting to wonder if that job is really worth the trouble.
I promised not to interfere with your PI job, but you're seeing the glass half empty. Think of it as half full instead.
Pray tell.
If you become an allowed citizen, you can start prospecting new clients in the drums and get rich.
That's a big if. Those rich folks will never be interested in a stinking, low-grade detective like me. But I guess it's worth a shot.
That's the spirit, bro.
What were you doing here in the dark?
I'm performing some isolation tests.
Isolation?
Yep. In our world, there are irritating environments. Loud sounds are usually the worst offenders.
Don't need to tell me. My neighbors can be pretty loud at night.
See this device? It's a hearing aid. I've succeeded in reversing its functions. So instead of amplifying sounds...
It's blocking them?
Glad to see you're following for one.
Hey, I'm always up to finding out about more questionable inventions from you. But why was the garage closed?
What if someone sneaks inside while I'm wearing these? I wouldn't want to take the risk.
Well, I passed through and you didn't notice.
You're not just anyone. You're the terror of the fight. The one and only bro.
Don't overdo it. Can you repair this tablet remote control?
A tablet remote control. Let me see. Where'd you get that?
My client. He's a policeman, and it was dropped accidentally.
That explains it. That ain't no tablet remote control, mister. This is police equipment. And if I'm not mistaken, it's used to remotely deactivate any kind of electronic devices. Cameras or mimes, for instance.
Really? Why would the police disable cameras?
To enter a private property safely, I guess. Or shady thing.
Well, doesn't matter. Please tell me you can fix it.
Already done.
What? Already?
It's only cosmetic damage. It's working fine.
Oh, thanks anyway. Can I turn off or damage tribots with that?
This sends small impulsions and needs to recharge itself, so I wouldn't bet on it. Give it a try on smaller things, though.
Oh, my cleaning bot is all messed up. It shocked me.
I see.
Can you fix it?
Yes, but you're better off leaving it in pieces.
What?
Listen, you said it yourself. That bot is dangerous. It electrocuted you. Even if I fix it, what proves it won't hurt you again? Would you feel confident staying in the same room as a murderer?
Huh? We're talking about a machine.
So what? I have a better idea. Judging from the aspect, this model is at least 30 years old.
Yeah, I got it from the dump close to my apartment, but it worked fine. At least until now.
One of the components contains U-stop. That ore has run out on the surface of the planet. It's not used anymore, but I can sure have some use for it. So, here's my offer. I buy it back from you for 200 unis. With that money, you can buy a new one. Then, it's a deal?
Knowing you, I'm pretty sure it's worth 10 times more, but... Okay, take it.
Good! I've credited your 200 unis.
I just wonder what I'll say to Graff. He liked it.
I see. That...
How did you know? I'm on my way.
Wait, aren't you going to do a little training before tonight?
Tonight's what?
The fight, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot again? We do that every night.
Well... Really sorry. Memories keep slipping from my mind these days. Someday I might even forget my name.
I see. Your brain is like Coca-Cola's soda fizz. full of bubbles.
Yeah.
Cheer up. I'm used to it. That's part of the package of doing business with you. Let me explain everything from the start. I own a virtual arena equipment running on a non-regulated site of the tri-web. You do the fighting, I do the men. Spectators bet on your performance. The better you fight, the more money I'll make. The money we'll make. I'll give you a share of the pie.
What percentage are we talking about?
40.
What? I agreed to this?
You'll have to take my word for it.
Feel like I'm being conned.
Hey, I'm taking risks too. These events aren't fully legal, you know? Besides, without my equipment, you wouldn't get anything at all.
Yeah. Get to the important part. How do I fight?
The cabin detects your vital readings and summarizes them into a single life bar which everyone can see.
Everyone? That's kinda indiscreet.
You should have read the paragraph about private life before signing. The program includes AI virtual opponents. Bots, if you prefer. They're easy to get rid of. Their appearance and moves are based off of people and things you've seen in real life. However, the real objective comes only with the night fight. After progressing through the level, you'll encounter your true opponent, the Master. A real person. That's what the public is here for. An epic and decisive battle.
Sounds dangerous.
No pain. Each time you get hit, your life bar gets depleted. Not only that, but lasers in the cabin make you feel the impact, as if you really took a blow. Amazing!
I wouldn't say that.
You're fine, as long as your life bar doesn't get emptied.
What? Don't tell me.
You could die. Oh, technically, yes. But this can't happen. Relax. Fatal blows can't happen during training. Only in night fights. The thrill of death drastically increases the bets. And when you're about to run out of health, you can escape. I'll send you a reminder. No worries. I wouldn't risk losing you.
That's pretty reassuring.
I mean, it'd be a lot of trouble to find someone crazy enough to replace you.
I take that back.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, gonna need a lot. Is that a bike?
It used to be. I converted it into a vacuum cleaner. Much more useful.
For you, maybe. Not much in here.
I don't like throwing things away. These little bits and pieces could be useful someday. You just need an open mind.
And a bank account in the red. Not much in here. At least I've got something in common with I've heard about those. Puts a meal replacement tube in there and it reconstitutes something that looks like real food.
It's not looks like. This is real food. Give it a try.
Not a chance. Hey, that's a collectible. Shay's definitely the biggest fan of meal replacements in tubes.
What do you mean replacement? They contain everything you need to live healthy.
Says who?
Science!
Science doesn't sustain me. I need real food. All inventors need their own monkey wrench. May I have it?
No.
What's that? Are you hiding children in here?
Bro, never. I hate brats. These are drawing attempts from artificial intelligences I worked on. I thought I could make some money by winning this art competition.
They're not very good.
That's an understatement. Robots are capable of many things, but artistic talents are very much out of their league. At least, for the way the human brain interprets it.
You can't reproduce the human creative side with algorithmies?
Well, I've read a lot of stuff. Theoretically, we could reproduce the entire human brain, except for creative. AIs can mimic some patterns, but designing something from scratch by themselves and looking good, that's the only thing even you will always have an advantage over.
Hey, no bot has ever matched me when it comes to fighting. A toolbox. Maybe that screwdriver could be useful?
You don't need mine. Remember, the tip of your apartment key double serves as a screwdriver, and it automatically adapts to all sizes.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did that for me. I should know better than to mess with Shay's computer.
Especially when I'm right here.
Let me guess. Must be for closing the garage door? Nothing seems to be happening. Huh?
What's that noise?
Nothing. Just walked into some metal scrap. You know your garage could use some tidying.
I never lose. Watch your step, bro.
Better take that lever before she notices. Shay's anti-intrusion system must be. A robot hunter trope?
No, it's just a mask I use to protect myself from the heat when I'm welding.
Full of useless doodads.
To each his own.
Ugh. How long has this been here? Some kind of plant grew in it.
Oh, so that's where I left my cup of energy up.
No comment. That's a weird drawer, and it's locked. Oh, I'm exhausted. Oh, I'll take a... Yeah, I should have guessed. Oh, man. Look at the time. I'd better get moving. I wish I wasn't being spied on. Even he...
It's for your own safety. What if something happens to you while you're in there?
Don't you get life readings and all kinds of figures?
Yeah, but I can't take my eyes off of you.
Very nice. An ad coupon. Looks old.
It is. Some kind of ancient air glider I got out of the lake.
An air glider? Can you really picture anyone standing on that?
I do. The shape is aerodynamic. Who knows? Someday we may all travel with that.
Yeah, when bears fly. Hey, some kind of giant egg?
No touching.
But,
Nope.
Can you at least tell me what's in?
It's...
Ooh.
Yeah. I promise this will change your life.
Let me guess. Money-making machine.
Not even close.
Then,
Take your time.
Should I do a little training? I know that guy. Sharp Teeth the Thief. He was a popular fighter who retired a few years ago. One of my idols. Shay might have a soft spot for it. Can't leave yet. Gotta ask Shay for more info about the border post. Got a minute?
Nope, but go ahead.
Access the server, add my body print to the server. That's all fine and dandy, but how do I do that conclusively?
Coming up.
What? What's happening?
I got your body print with my own scanner, and it's perfect.
What? What's perfect?
I injected the necessary information into your DNA.
Huh? Isn't that dangerous?
Not at all. Carrying info into your DNA is the most reliable way. No chance you'll lose it.
That's not what I meant.
Few people master the experimental DNA transportation. You're lucky. I'm one of them.
I'm always the lucky one. What info did you inject?
Your body print.
You injected my body print? Into my body?
Yeah. I kind of see what you're going for here, but it's more complex than you think. I had to include an encryption key, a data mining program.
Forget it. What do I do now?
Border Post 001. There's a tall building with a roof that's shaped like a pyramid. You can't miss it.
Yeah, I think I remember that weird pyramid.
Find a way to enter the building, then connect to the server. By connect, I mean touching it. Those servers are offline, so direct contact is required. I've programmed it to automatically hack the operating system and install your body print into the database.
Pyramid-shaped building. Insert thingy into doodad. Got it. Will it work?
Probably.
What if it doesn't?
Then I'm guessing you'll be chased by numerous security drones and tribot guards.
Great.
Trust me. I think it might work.
I'm probably the most foolish person in the universe, but all right. I trust you.
Cool.
Gotta go.
Okay, don't forget to train regular.
So, this is the pyramid-shaped building Shay mentioned. A Toxel pill dispenser. Darn, it's Hi.
Hello.
You, look kinda depressed? Especially for a robot.
You don't know the half of it.
So, are you gonna tell me?
Please don't talk to me. Dismay can be contagious.
Oh, come on. It can't be that bad. After all, you're alive.
Do not worry about me.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Despair, darkness, death.
Not that. I mean, what happened to you?
How would you benefit from knowing that?
Dunno. Just curious.
Is that so? See that building with a huge antenna in front of you? This is the sorting center. I've been working there for the past 30 years. I was responsible for the delivery of big packages. Lately, I haven't been efficient enough. The management noticed it. Today, they've fired me.
Man, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Not even robots are immune to layoffs now? Can you describe your job more precisely?
My main objective was to sort packages between various destinations, including the slums and the drum. Packages were automatically sorted by size and shape to fit the pipe leading to their target. I just had to push the correct buttons on my control panel. Square button for square packages, triangle button for triangle packages.
Seems simple enough. Can't a machine take care of that? I think I may have said something stupid again.
No, you're right. That's the thing. They're going to fully automatize the process, although part of the job was also to ensure no dangerous materials went past this point. This didn't happen often, but in case of any doubt, I had physical access to the packages to check them. It's not fair. I never screwed up, always pushed the right buttons. No accident, never. Sure, I may be getting slower over time, memory chips wearing. Was that enough reason to get rid of me?
Probably not.
If I could cry, there'd be a river down my feet right now.
I'll help you.
You can.
Yes, I can. All you need to do is find yourself a new job.
Impossible. I was designed for this specific task.
I don't believe that for a second. You got 2 arms, 2 legs. You can do anything.
If you say so, then what do you suggest?
You could work for me.
What do you do in life?
Many things. I'm a detective. People ask me for help in various ways. By night, I fight to get some extra money.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm nothing like you. I'm neither bright or strong. I would just be a burden.
Don't say that. I'm not either, really. I just try my best. And I'm sure you're very capable. What do you need to live?
I use one non-rechargeable thermionic battery per year.
This could be a problem. I'm not rich, and those are very expensive.
I told you this wasn't possible.
Okay, I'll find something else. Why don't you work at the waste treatment center in the slums?
I don't know. What is it like?
It's pretty similar, using a lever to uncover interesting stuff and throw away the rest. Darn, I forgot. It's on free mode, but it's not free.
I have...
Maybe I can come up with something better. Just let me...
I'm not worth your time. Leave me alone.
You made me curious. May I take a look at where you work?
No, I've locked that.
Can you open it?
All right. Now you can enter.
Wonderful. See?
No, this is my last act on this planet.
Gotta go. But no worries. I'll be back soon.
Don't bother.
Please place your body over the... Locked? No good. It's either firmly sealed, or I need another way in. All kinds of food and drink are... Too bad it's broken. Yep. Getting high. I better watch my step. Oh. Advertisement everywhere. This one won't fit in my pocket. No use. It's not moving an inch. This is screwed in to help keep the plank in place. For once, I'm glad I didn't forget to take my keys. I'm thankful for whoever in... I'm getting sick of this. What in the world am I doing up here? Why did I even accept this mission? I'm... stupid. Huh? Oh, I guess it just needed a good kick? Whoa, they're not kidding around with security here. Those lasers look deadly. I can probably get through if I'm super careful. Or maybe find an alternate route? This won't open. Not with bare hands, at least. There. Looks like it's running at full power. I should take care of that. Hey, it worked! Bye-bye, lasers. This must be the computer Shay talked about. Let's see. It worked? Do I have a drummer license now? Awesome! I can finally leave this stressful place. Maybe I should do the same for Graff. Nah, he'll get his diploma. And he'd blame me forever if he knew I cheated. I trust him.
Scan complete. User allowed.
I remember this place. Hasn't changed much since we were forced to leave. Should I buy some snack? Drummers work in offices. The rears on floating chairs. Others stay in bed all day, so they go on there regularly to keep a fit body. I don't need it, and I couldn't afford it. Can't enter without the proper fit. Looks like the alley Sin mentioned, but it's blocked by a power barrier. Access forbidden by the triangle. The triangle?
Our government. Puny human.
Oh.
The individual should not...
I need to go through...
Impossible. This passage is off limits. Citizen, stand back.
Great. 10 to 1, this thing controls the barrier. No button, just some kind of key lock. Darn. My house key doesn't fit. Who'd have thought?
This item does not seem legitimate.
Hey! Ten to 1, this thing controlled. No button. 10 to 1, this thing. No button.
Citizen, stand back.
Why?
This information is confidential. The
Oh. What happened here?
This information is confidential.
Oh, come on. I'm a detective. You can tell me.
Scanning in progress. Please, database check in record not low-level user privileges. Access denied.
Someday I'll need to get myself... So, tell me, rubber buddy. How you doing?
Moderately well. Our priority assignment is to guard the pipe mail, but our battery level is running low.
The pipe mail? You mean the tube thingy over there to send mail?
Correct. Irresponsible citizens have been misusing it lately, so it needs constant guarding.
I would have thought whatever happened at the pharmacy would be a higher priority than some metal junk.
This is expensive technology. Wrecking it will no longer be tolerated. Scanning in progress.
Hey, what?
Analysis completed. Probability of causing wreckage is 8%, which is under the tolerance threshold.
What do you take me for? I wouldn't wreck your pipe thingies without a reason.
Good. In extreme situations, the death penalty may apply.
Are you serious?
We Tribots do not have the ability to lie. Most of the time.
I'm curious about this barrier. How is it generated?
We put a barrier device on the closest wall. This automatically extends the barrier to the optimal position and size. I'm sorry to contradict this individual. It's not cool, it's hot. The barrier is a low-profile apparatus using light as the primary source of...
I see, so it's not connected to the power network. Good day.
The day is always good.
Tons of drugs on display, with insane prices. A public similar to pipe pills, but I can use it to send some physical goods directly to... It doubles up as a secure identity check and transfer.
Hello. Do you need my service?
Maybe.
You currently have overdue bills. Please send payment.
Ugh. Thanks for...
You're welcome.
I'd like to send...
This apparatus is designed to take any form of material, physical or semi-physical goods, such as digital. This sending method has been patented by Tricorp under the ID...
Ooh.
Switching to ID... Put your mail inside me. Quick and simple.
I prefer that. How do I pay?
This apparatus allows secure UNIS transfer, but just insert the original bill inside the... Beforehand, please make sure to have sufficient...
I want to send this.
Scanning in object accepted. Identify...
if I say...
No recipient identified. Please take...
A memorial fountain, almost 10 years ago. We used to be ruled by a giant democracy involving most countries of the world, but a deep economic crisis led to conflicts. Atlasia became independent and self-governed. Darn! I can't reach it with my fingers. There you go. Just your high-tech drummer. Why bother? With all the guess it's only for them. A bridge to the residential area. Got no business there. No. A power socket. Looks like the tribot is recharging here.
Alert! Violence on officer.
Tribot cop has left some kind of key. Oh, I know. Should I enter? Seems like there's an ongoing police investigation. Oh well, I'll just take a look-see. This place kind of reminds me of Leah's laboratory. She used to be so happy working on those medications. But the past is the past. Let's not dwell on.
Welcome. It seems you put on some weight since your last visit in our...
Right.
This is incorrect. We've detected a We've highlighted our special
Wait a minute. Height? Address? And some graphics of the evolution of my weight over time? Hence why I don't regret my drummer life. If I'm not mistaken, this isn't one session costs...
Here's your daily anti-pollution remedy. The one for your information. Your last Tox Out pill request was received.
Actually, I don't know why I pressed this button. It's been a long... I'll give it to...
Keep in mind, the dome protects you, but your home adds an extra layer of protection as long as you stay inside. Decrease government spending by staying home more than
20 hours a...
To identify any drug or renew your prescription, put it in front of the scanner. Please wait a moment. This medical prescription is outdated. Please update it in an appropriate medical government-approved signing device.
Update? A piece of cardboard? Great. Where am I gonna find a drummer doctor? They require all kinds of health insurance, and it's not even for me. Maybe I can do something else for him in the meantime. Looks like one of those ad bubbles. Wait, what's that? A camera lens? I see. Yeah, that seems like the most logical explanation. Someone turned it off. And this happened recently. In many cases, there's no button or anything to view the recordings. I'll leave that to the cops. Some sort of metallic drawer? Like a safe? I can't see any way to open it. Gotta occupy all available space to display ads, huh? I can't read. I need a way to bring it down.
Please wait a moment. This is a storyrich 500 pill. This treatment is prescribed in case of extreme anxiety, insomnia, and emotional outbursts. Due to high concentration, this formula is restricted to individuals with a risk of dangerous behavior to relatives. We're hoping this isn't for a close friend. If so, make sure to give them the appropriate support.
Anxiety? Dangerous behavior? Why did I find this at Sin's home? Does he need those?
Warning. High dosage greater than 1 pill a day has a 99% chance to cause blackout and or a comatose state.
What?
To reduce this side effect, this pill always needs to be taken alongside a Calmese E. Don't forget, in case you're not wearing your MediLive Health, be sure to always follow the Phi Doctor recommendation. This establishment will not be held responsible for any accident.
Hence why I don't trust medicine. Fix one thing, breaks another. Diet pills. At first glance, I can't... Traces, I'd say... a temp. Yet the drawer is securely locked. Can't imagine the managers would let this damaged drawer remain exposed to the customers. This must be recent. Guess I found the reason for the police investigation. Someone tried to get what's inside. Still, that doesn't concern me. A selection of products. Looks like I need to press the pictures to get more info.
How careless. Your skin is so rough. Whether you're furry or reptilian, you need to take good care of your skin. It's the only thing protecting you from the elements. Do not hesitate. Buy our soft skin gels to add a protective barrier and make your coating so much smoother and nice looking.
That's foolish.
Product added to your shopping cart.
Hey, wait! I don't want to order that.
Product transferred from your shopping list to your wish list. Getting old. Lose no worries. Youth gain will stimulate your roots to grow it back.
A society based on appearances?
Product added to your shopping.
No. Huh?
We're sorry. It appears you don't have enough units. Would you like to pay with credit? Only 40% interest, spanning any length, according to remaining lifespan estimates.
Hey, I didn't pick any product.
Your shopping list currently has many items.
Clear it! Drop it! I don't care! Just get me out of here!
This action requires you to unsubscribe from automatic payout. Are you sure?
Yes! Very
well. You've been unsubscribed, but remember, you can subscribe again at any...
Yeah.
Goodbye.
What's with all the cardboard boxes? It rains every night. yet they're dry. Someone put them here today. They're blocking the way. Wow, it's been years since I've seen one of those wanted signs. No one really cares in the slums anymore. While in the drums, it's much more efficient to display hollows all over the city. This face looks very familiar. There is I can't really tell from here. I can't make it out. I need something to take a better look. Good idea. I believe that's a flyer. It must. I believe that's some blue cloth with. Can't be a coincidence. Then I definitely need to go down there. Is that acid? Oh, those sewers might be even more dangerous than I thought. This looks like a bottle cap. A worm. A few pebbles? An old bottle. And up. I'm gonna try. Nope. Can't open it with my. Yes. I've heard of insects digging small holes like this. I'm afraid I'm gonna regret this. Now that's unexpected. I found an ad. Yep, that's definitely Sin's. If the handkerchief's here, I bet the gun isn't too far either. Some heavy marks here, starting right next to the handkerchief location. And if we consider it was raining last night, just like every night in this area, no doubt about it. An object fell here and slowly drained further. I bet this is what I'm looking for. Hey, I recognize this. These haven't been produced for years. How's it still intact? Or maybe they're the reason it's still intact. In any case, better not touch it. Oh, must be. I probably shouldn't. Whoa, a self-regenerating mine? I better watch my step. I could swear I've seen this already, but in any case, this doesn't bode well. A bunch of very thin wires. Must be components of those mines, after all. They're electronic devices. A bunch of very thin, after all. Hey, I believe this deactivated the mines. This might not last for long, though. Uh-oh. Trouble ahead.
Croc in the sewers. How cliche.
Hello?
I don't care who you are.
Squealers.
Although, you looks familiar.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you all look the same to me.
Boss, he's the guy who defeated us this morning.
What? You's lost against this vermin?
No worries, boss. We wasn't prepared. This time, we'll get the job done.
I'm looking for something, and you're in the way.
This our territory.
Wrong. The sewers are public.
Tell that to your precious government. They—
Look, I don't want any trouble.
Too late. No one gets to see us and live to see tomorrow. Guys!
Wait! I know you're kind. You squealers are nothing but scum. You've been banned for a reason. Get out of my way.
Ooh, baby Croc is having a temper tantrum. I hate to break the news to you. You're clearly outnumbered.
Don't underestimate me. You might take me down, but not before I get rid of some of you first. Think about it. You want to take the risk and lose some lives foolishly?
Croc got's a point, boss.
Shut up! Did you forget our motto?
Fight to the end, to reclaim our due. I know!
Look, Croc, we won't let you pass, but I'll let you live for today. Go back to where you came from. If you dare talk about us to anyone, we'll get you no matter what, no matter—
Although this means I'll need to find another way through.
Where do you think you—
This mine stays visible, even from afar. Would this mean— Yep, it's broken. Ugh, better avoid big shocks while carrying this, though.
What's up?
Say, don't you need an assistant?
No.
This wasn't the answer I was Look, I need a favor. A cool little robot I've met is about to get transformed and wiped out. You wouldn't want a poor innocent soul being erased like this, would you?
Since when are you a friend to robots?
I'm friendly toward every creature who doesn't try to harm me.
Okay, what kind of robot is it?
Not a tribot for sure. Looks like an old model. 2 rusty arms plus a square head. He's worked at the border post sorting center for years.
Maybe.
I knew you'd accept.
Hey, let me finish. It must be one of those pre-war bots. Tweaking them is strictly forbidden by law.
Since when do you care about that?
Exactly. It's exciting. Maybe I can give it a try and remove this tracking device. However...
I was afraid you'd say that. You want a counterpart, don't you?
Yep. Until it becomes useful, I'll need to pay for its energy source and the time I'll spend fixing. Let's say 200 unis. I'll deduct them from tonight's fight earnings.
Deal. I'm gonna tell him to come here. Thanks.
I can't wait to get my hands on it. I've always wondered how those antiquities work.
Just promise me not to erase his memories.
Oh, I'll be sure to make plenty of backups.
That's, This mine seems broken.
All right, let's get the why are you traveling with the mine part and ask, you want me to fix it, right?
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
Hey, that's not very nice.
No, I mean it. That mine ain't broken. It just needs a refill. Put some Trax powder inside it and you're good to go.
Where am I gonna find that? Don't you have some?
Sure, I can, or not. Sorry. You're screwed.
Great. Just in case. What does that powder look like?
A grayish blue. Smells a bit like rotten pampelos.
I might have seen powder like... I'll leave you to,
See ya.
Seems like an idea. There! I've refilled the mine with that powder. Oops. I pushed it a bit. That's 3 times the regular dose. I better not move too quickly. Me again?
Why are you insisting?
So, who's...
No one.
Really? How was the mail delivered now?
I guess, actually, I don't care. Am I?
That bought us something. Maybe just a little, but... I've got an idea. I got the perfect job for you. She's some kind of crazy inventor. Is very skilled with technology. You could help her by bringing her tools, performing searches, all kinds of stuff mad inventors do. You just need to agree to being tweaked to get your tracking components removed, among other things.
Will she erase my memory?
She promised not to, but remind her, just in...
I hope I'll be up to the task, but it'll always be better than being wiped out. Thank you so much, Mr. I'm sorry, I do not know your name.
No apologies needed. The name's Brock. Just go to Shay's garage, right near the Garbage Sea Harbor.
My navigation system is a bit rusty. You've got my eternal gratitude.
Citizen, do not talk to this apparatus. Move away.
Oh no, the guards! They're here to take me!
Not gonna happen.
Refusing to obey is a 5th-class fault.
Stay down while I get them. It's over.
Why? They're robots, too.
They threaten both of us.
But am I more important than them?
No time for existential questions. Get out of here fast, before more come.
You're right. Goodbye, Master Brock.
Get rid of that thing.
Scanning in progress. Dumping process started.
Hey, it's making a funny noise.
I hope it worked. Only one way to find out. Whoa! Whew. They're just unconscious.
No way.
Sorry, you didn't leave me a choice.
Go ahead.
That was never my intention. I'm nothing like you.
That voice. But that's impossible. It's you. I remember you. After all these years.
Huh?
Our banishment. You're responsible for this.
What do you mean?
You're gonna pay for it.
Whoa! I had to knock him out. What was that all about? Must be an inside view of the purifying engine. Some things are stuck inside. Let's try and get them out. What do we have here? Let's examine it further. There's the police logo here. Definitely the one I'm looking for. Ooh, seems loaded. I should resist shooting it. The gun may be tracked. Who knows what kind of info this could transmit? It has seen better days. Must have been used for a long time. A serial number. I doubt I could access the police database, so it's... Hey, I thought this looked different. Someone stuck a small ad here. It's dirty. There you go. Some initials. RJ. Those can't be Sin's initials. What does this mean? I better get to the bottom of this. Time to return to Sin's and have a little chat. The water coming out of it is clear. I bet this is a purifier. I'm glad there's no acid. Seems like the object I'm tracking went through that machine. Yep. The way is blocked. They're all gone. Gotta be careful. I bet we'll meet again. The slums are falling apart. But without any money, nothing is going to get better. What kind of future is ahead of us? I found it.
The gun? You got it? Awesome! You're a lifesaver!
Wait. I'm not giving it to you. Yet.
What? Why?
My investigation brought up some questions that need clarification. I'd like you to explain a few things.
Sure. Go ahead.
See this?
Yes, my remote control. So what?
I forgot. What is it for?
It's for changing my bed position.
Oh, is that so? Didn't you say this was for your tablet?
Well, yeah, it can do both.
Huh. Anyway, my friend told me something quite interesting. See, she thinks that's a police device to remotely disable cameras.
Okay. I admit, that's true.
Then I just confirmed you're a liar.
Are you stupid? That's police equipment. Civilians aren't supposed to know about it.
Have you ever used?
Not recently.
All right. Then tell me, weren't you patrolling near the pharmacy last night?
Yes, I told you. Then what? Get to the point already.
An incident occurred there. The pharmacy camera had been deactivated. I suspect this little thingy could be responsible.
No idea.
You tell me.
You're testing my patience. I said I didn't use that darn remote control. Got it?
Did someone steal it from you?
Aside from you, no.
Okay. That gun ain't yours.
Huh? Of course it is. I got it when I was recruited onto the police force.
Then explain those initials.
Well, yeah. Another agent got it before me.
Who?
Is that important? It must be the agent who went into retirement before me. I can't remember his name.
That's not all. The identifier code has been scratched beyond readable. How do you explain that?
I guess it's not brand new, you know. He must have worn it out during his missions.
Here's a pill. What's it for?
The heck would I know?
Really? Even though it's yours?
What? You just stole it from me?
Actually, I stole it an hour ago.
I can't believe it.
Well, you better. This is storyrich 500, an antidepressant with an interesting side effect. With a strong enough dose, anyone can fall into a comatose state.
Where are you going with this? I almost think you're accusing me of drugging someone.
Not just someone. A cop.
You're insane.
Sure, maybe I am. But here's my theory. The merchant girl on your street described a guy deeply asleep earlier this morning. In his underwear. She had a tough time waking him up and he couldn't remember what happened. But he knew one thing for sure. He's a policeman.
So you think this policeman came to see me? Impossible. I haven't had any visits in days.
What about the 2 glasses on that table?
Since when can we not drink with multiple glasses? I'm going through a tough situation and you're making it worse. Why did I hire you? Now I understand why you were so cheap.
What? My prices are too low?
Forget it.
You know anything about what happened at the pharmacy?
Only what you told me. That someone deactivated the camera to steal something.
I didn't mention any robbery.
Well, that's only logical. What else could it have been?
True, except nothing seems to be missing. However, someone attempted to force open a drawer in the back. Do you know what's stored?
No, and I couldn't give a darn.
So you weren't involved in any way with the pharmacy incident?
Enough with your questions. Mind your own business.
You're the one who asked me to investigate.
Not on me personally. This is irrelevant.
I can't trust him. Let's assume I'm right, and that gun ain't yours. Wouldn't it make sense that it belongs to the cop you put to sleep?
Those are big accusations. Stop with the mindless assumptions. I'm fed up with all that crap. Give me my gun back. I'll take it by force if I need to.
First, I won't let you. Second, Your insistence confirms my suspicions.
You're just trouble. Darn it, what do you want from me?
The truth. So, the pharmacy incident, the drugged policeman, the gun's true owner. All the evidence points towards the same direction. You're no policeman, Sin. You're a thief.
No, that's wrong! You don't have any tangible proof.
Maybe I don't. But the police would. Look, I have an idea. If you're telling the truth, it shouldn't be a problem if I ask the cops about your identity.
Wait! Don't do this! You just don't understand. You don't leave me any choice! How many glasses do I have to throw? Stop, please! I'm sorry. You win. You were right. You read me like an open book. I'm a thief. A low-grade criminal. But I did it for my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yes. I just want to see her again. I made a huge mistake. Or at least, I think I did. A week ago, my wife found videos of me with another woman. The truth is, I can't remember it.
Think you've been framed?
Don't know.
Any enemies?
Not that I'm aware of. The videos seemed real. I concluded I must have been drunk one night and... Well, in any case, she made me leave home. She warned that I should never come close to her or our daughter anymore. I tried to reason with her, but to no avail. Not seeing my wife anymore is hard enough. But my daughter, too.
Women can sure get hopping mad, but that's a temporary setback.
Not this time. She's a journalist, you know. Knowing the truth is of the utmost importance for her. And I definitely lost her trust. I attempted to talk to my daughter at the Consciousness Center. That made her totally mad. She threatened to start an expel procedure.
Expel?
I would lose my qualification and access to the drums.
So, you're a drummer?
Yes. Well, not much longer, I guess. I had no choice. I left by myself to come to this awful dump. Well...
None taken. But why the stealing?
I thought about this situation thoroughly. I just can't live without my sweet little girl. I can't. So, I had to go back and reverse what happened.
I'm afraid the past can't be changed.
You're wrong. There is a way. I could get her back. If her mother would forget this incident.
Can anyone really forget such an important event?
Yes. With oblivion.
Oblivion?
This medicine was invented for critical situations. Victims of a trauma. Kids losing their parents tragically. It has the ability to suppress select memories days after they occurred. Of course, the government kept it secret. Having this rolled out to the public would have dramatic effects. I spent entire days searching for a solution. And I finally did. A hacker lived in the apartment next to mine. After some convincing, he shared some leaked reports. Oblivion was mentioned, as well as locations where it's stored. I had a policeman friend, RJ. He regularly patrolled around one such location.
That pharmacy. So you drugged him to disguise yourself and steal the medicine?
Exactly. I desperately needed it.
What a way to treat your friends.
True. If you had a kid, you'd know. You'd do anything for them. I deactivated the camera and tried to force open the drawer. But then I ran out of luck. A bot detected me and called the cops. I didn't have a choice. If I ended up in jail, my hopes of getting back my daughter would be lost forever. So I escaped through the back alley.
What about the gun?
In the rush, I took it out from my pocket and threw it in the sewers to get rid of it. But, what a fool. I forgot to clean off my fingerprints. If the cops got their hands on it, I'd be done for.
So that's what happened. You hired me because you needed the gun back, but couldn't take the risk to search for it yourself.
Yes. Now, go ahead. Call the cops.
No.
What?
I won't. The only thing I wanted was to know the truth. Look, we're on the same side. I've got a kid too, sort of.
But I deserve it. I attacked you. How could you forgive me?
Don't worry about me. You've suffered more than enough, man. I won't tell anyone. And I'll help you get rid of that stinking gun.
Really? But I lied about something else. I don't even have enough money to pay you. I figured I'd just find a solution.
Oh, well, I had a feeling you'd say that. No worries. We'll figure something out later.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Here's the
Don't move! Hands over your head! You too! You're both under arrest.
What? But...
Don't bother trying to use the gun. We've deactivated it.
How did you find us?
Your detective friend here was behaving suspiciously. It was automatically recorded by the system. He led us to you. We took the time to record your confessions behind the wall. That'll save us time.
Oh, sorry.
You're darn right to be sorry. This time I got you, pork. Helping criminals is a federal infraction.
The name's BROK, you disrespectful weasel.
Whatever. Come on, move. Both of you.